In the heart of India, where dreams often collide with reality, a 19-year-old boy from a small Indian state Odisha had an ambitious dream. A dream to revolutionize India's hotel industry. A dream to change the face of hospitality. A young college dropout, a relentless dreamer, and a disruptor in the truest sense. This is the story of Ritesh Agarwal, the young man behind Oyo Rooms. Ritesh was born in Bisam, Cuttack, Odisha, and grew up in a small town called Rayagada, far away from the world of billion-dollar startups and entrepreneurship. In fact, Ritesh never knew about this word.
I heard the word entrepreneurship for the first time when I was also still in my 3rd or 4th grade. So she's back from her college and she says, we have an entrepreneurship event. I had never heard about this word. So I go figure out the dictionary and I read about the word.
Rayagada is known more for its tribal culture, not for entrepreneurship. Yet young Ritesh was fascinated by technology and business, unlike kids his age who were busy playing cricket or watching Bollywood movies. His curiosity about computers started when he was just 8 years old.
So I always wanted to try and do something new. So when I was in my 3rd or 4th grade, I saw that there was probably the first computer that came to school. And there was a lot of enthusiasm around it. Only students above 6th or 7th grade were allowed to use it. So my life's mission became, how can I sort of get access to it sooner?
By 13, in his summer school holidays, he was selling SIM cards to explore how businesses really work. As Ritesh wasn't from a big city, he didn't have business mentors around him. Yet he was determined to make something of himself. When Ritesh turned 17, he moved to Delhi for college. But you know, the truth is that college was never his priority. He took a risky bet by rejecting a traditional, stable career. His family was shocked and even disappointed. They couldn't understand why he would take such a big risk. But for Ritesh, his real education was on the streets of India, staying in budget hotels, understanding hospitality gaps, and spotting an opportunity no one else saw. Can you guess what? India's broken budget hotel industry. While traveling across India on a very tight budget, he faced a huge problem. The cheap hotels were a mess. Dirty rooms, unprofessional staff, and false promises. He thought, what if someone could standardize these budget hotels and make them reliable? At this time, this small-town boy with big dreams tightened his belt to disrupt India's hospitality industry. But his journey was just beginning. Let's dive deep into the rise, challenges and future of Ritesh Agarwal and Oyo Rooms. As Ritesh was traveling across India, experiencing budget hotels and accommodations, he noticed that budget hotels had immense potential, but lacked standardization. In simple words, you can understand standardization as lack of quality service and guest experience. That's when the idea of Oyo was born. Sounds like a great idea, right? But here's where the real drama begins. At first, Ritesh launched Oravel Stays in 2012. It was an online platform where travelers could find accommodations. But he quickly realized that just listing hotels wasn't solving the problem. In addition to just listing hotels, people needed quality assurance. That's when he pivoted to Oyo. From the platform of Oyo, Rich partnered with hotels, standardized their rooms, and rebranded them under the Oyo name. This must be looking a simple idea to you, but it was so powerful that it caught the attention of investors. In 2013, Ritesh became the first Indian to win the Thiel Fellowship, a prestigious program founded by PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel, granting him $100,000, or you can say 55 lakh Indian rupees at that time, to pursue his business. This money was a validation of his vision. But that money didn't come easy. He had to prove himself, competing against some of the brightest young minds in the world. In 2015, Sequoia Capital invested in Oyo, about $6 million, or you can say around 38 crores. This was a direct equity investment, meaning Sequoia Capital got shares from Oyo. Not only this, in August 2015, SoftBank Vision Fund made an equity investment of $100 million, or 650 crores. The investment spree continued from SoftBank Vision, and from 2016 to 2019, SoftBank further invested $1.8 billion, or you can say around 12,500 crores into Oyo, making it one of the most valued startups in India. These investments provided boost to Oyo and pushed it to scale at an unprecedented pace. The company expanded rapidly not just in India, but in China, Southeast Asia, Europe, and the United States. It had 23,000+ hotels in 80+ countries. Oyo's growth was fueled by aggressive expansion, offering hotel owners guaranteed revenues, and using data analytics to optimize pricing and occupancy. Ritesh's vision was clear. Oyo wouldn't just be a hotel aggregator, it would be the biggest hotel chain in the world. But what goes up can come down as well.
From 2019 early through 2020 March, which is sort of the 15 months period, we reflected by the end of 2019 that we probably had grown quicker than we should have.
Today's video is brought to you by Prime Emporio, your one-stop destination for various household and fashion products and accessories. Discover the ultimate shopping experience at their online store, offering an extensive range of products. Don't forget to check out their online store and treat yourself to something special. Oyo hits a snag. Its hyper-growth strategy led to massive operational issues. Hotel partners started complaining about hidden fees, unilaterally changing revenue-sharing agreements, and non-payment of promised minimum amounts irrespective of occupancy. Some hotels in Delhi, Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Bangalore even filed lawsuits against Oyo. Customers complained about dirty rooms, overbookings, and bad service. The same problems Oyo wanted to fix were now back, but this time under its own brand. The business seriously got impacted, and its reputation really dented, when in 2019, the Federation of Hotel and Restaurant Associations of India filed a complaint against Oyo with the Competition Commission of India, accusing it of anti-competitive practices, unfair business agreements, and defaulting on payments to hotel partners. Due to these pressures, Oyo had to change its contracts and settle some dues, leading to increased costs. Moreover, the company shut down several non-performing properties and laid off employees to cut costs. Then came the COVID-19 pandemic. The global travel almost came to a halt. Oyo was burning millions every single day. The pandemic nearly killed the company. Its revenues plunged by nearly 70%. Hotels shut down, losses skyrocketed, and investors lost faith. The company had to lay off thousands of employees and shut down operations in multiple countries.
Life had different plans, because in March 2020, COVID hit. Overnight, the company lost 70% of its revenues.
At one point, Oyo was nearly finished. Ritesh Agarwal, once hailed as India's youngest billionaire, now faced the biggest fight of his life. Would he survive? Would Oyo collapse? By 2021, Ritesh changed strategies, cutting costs, making peace with hotel owners, and improving services. SoftBank stood by him, giving Oyo another chance. Oyo pivoted towards a leaner model, meaning it started to focus more on technology-driven efficiency, rather than just expansion. However, its reputation had taken a serious hit. Well, many of you might think that what is the key takeaway for us in Ritesh Agarwal's story? The key takeaway is that Oyo, despite all the challenges, is still standing tall. Oyo is not the giant it once was, but the company made a comeback in 2023. It's still in the game, focusing on profitability rather than rapid expansion. Ritesh Agarwal, now in his early 30s, remains at the helm, learning from past mistakes. His story is a lesson for entrepreneurs worldwide that growth should be balanced with sustainability. Customer and partner trust is more valuable than quick profits, and adaptability is the key to survival. So what's next? Will Ritesh make a full comeback? Only time will tell. What do you think, is Ritesh Agarwal India's most resilient entrepreneur? Or is Oyo just a hype story gone wrong? Let us know in the comments section. Hit the like button and subscribe for more stories that matter. See you in the next video.